Welcome, traveler, to the great archive. Tonight, we do not seek the flame, we do not hunt for lords or glory. Tonight, we simply follow the journey of a hollow. We walk a quiet path through the decaying majesty of Lothric Castle. Listen to the cold wind as it whistles through the stones. Feel the rhythmic crunch of ash beneath your feet. Lay down your burden, Ashen One. The archive is open. Close your eyes and let the world fade into the quiet dark. Everything is made of ash, the ground, the trees, the air. It is like soft dust that covers the world. Listen to the wind. It moves through the empty graves. It sounds like a long, deep sigh. There is a bell far away. It rings for you, but it is very soft. Dong, dong, walk slowly toward the light. You can see a small fire in the middle of the stone. It is the bonfire. Sit down next to it. Feel the warmth on your hands. It is a nice fire. It makes a soft sound. Pop, crackle. You are safe here. The sky is dark, and the sun is hiding. You don't have to go anywhere yet. You don't have to fight. Just look at the embers. They are like small red bugs dancing in the dark. Let your shoulders drop. Let your breath out. Slow. The ash is like a bed. It is warm and soft. Close your eyes and listen to the fire. Everything is okay. The world is resting, and so are you. Now we are high up on a big stone wall. The city of Lothric sits beneath the clouds. It is a very old city, with big towers and long stairs. The sun is a dark ring in the purple sky. It gives off a pale light that does not hurt your eyes. Look at the dragons. They are made of stone now. They do not move. They do not roar. They are just sleeping forever in the wind. Everything is very quiet. The knights are tired. They stand in the halls with their heads down. Their armor is heavy and they are ready to rest. Imagine the wind blowing through the broken windows. It carries the smell of old stone and blue flowers. Walk down the long hallway. It is dark and cool. Your footsteps make a small sound. Tap, tap, but then it is quiet again. Find a spot against the wall. Sit down on the cold floor. It feels good on your tired back. The world is very big, and you are very small. But that is okay. You are just a shadow in a big, quiet house. The wind is singing to you. It says it is time to dream. Let the sky turn to black. Let the city fade away. Sleep. High above the world. We go down now into the village. It is a simple place with wooden houses and dirt paths. The houses are dark. The fires in the street are burning low. They give off a soft, orange glow. Listen to the trees. They have little bells hanging from the branches. When the wind blows, they make a pretty sound. Clink, clink. It sounds like water hitting a stone. It is a very sleepy sound. There are no people here now, only the wind and the trees. Everything is slow here. The water in the well is still. The grass is long and soft. Sit down under the big tree. It has wide branches that hide the sky. It is like a big umbrella keeping you safe. The air smells like wood smoke and rain. It is a cozy smell, like being inside when it is cold out. You are so tired from your walk. Your feet feel heavy. Your arms feel heavy. The little bells are still ringing. Clink, clink. They are telling you it is time. Time to stop. Time to rest. The village is quiet. The village is dark. Sleep under the tree. Sleep. Quiet village. Down beneath the catacombs lies a world of dying embers. The smoldering lake. Imagine a vast, silent cavern where the water is shallow and warm. It smells of ancient sulfur and the dry, choking dust of a civilization turned to bone. Look at the trees, stone pillars reaching for a ceiling that will never break. They are the skeletons of a forest that saw the first flame, and now they watch it fade. Heavy sigh. Listen to the great crashing, the ballista firing into the sand. Thump, thump, thump. It is a rhythmic beat, like a dying heart, echoing through the ribs of the earth. But here, in the ruins, it is quiet. The demons, they are no longer the monsters of legend. They are tired, old, and crumbling into ash. Imagine the old demon king, sitting amidst the bodies of his kin. He does not roar anymore. He does not fight. He simply sits, a mountain of cooling slag, holding on to the last spark of a race that is already gone. Can you feel the heat radiating from the stones? It is not a burning heat. It is a soft, heavy, drowsy warmth. It pulls at your eyelids. It slows your blood. Lie down upon the warm sand. Let the sound of the distant ballista become a lullaby. Thump, thump. It is the sound of the world, slowly stopping. There is no more war here, no more chaos. Only the cooling embers and the long, deep shadows. The lake is still. The demons are at rest, and so must you be. Let the smoke fill your lungs like a thick, grey silk. Sleep where the fire began. Sleep where the fire finally ends. High above the clouds, and where the air is thin and quiet, at Archdragon Peak, imagine a place made of old stone, and bright sunlight. It is very still here. The wind blows softly, moving the dust around the ancient statues. Look at the mountains. They look like sleeping dragons. Maybe they are. Line break. Everything is white and gold. The stone is warm under your feet. You can hear a bell tolling far away in the mist. Dong, dong. It is a lonely sound, but it is also peaceful. There are no more monsters to fight. There is no more fire to save. Shh, heavy sigh. Think of the nameless king. He sits upon the clouds. He was once a prince, but now he is just a shadow. He flies on the back of a great bird. They move together like a dream through the sky. He doesn't speak. He doesn't need to. He has found a place where the sun never sets and the world never ends. Line break. Sit down on the stone bench. Feel the sun on your face. It is a gentle heat. It makes your eyes feel heavy. It makes your heart beat slower. The clouds are like a big, soft bed. You could fall into them and never hit the ground. You would just float forever. The wind is whispering to you. It says it is time to let go. It says the path is finished. There is no more noise. There is no more dark. Only the blue sky and the quiet peaks. Listen to the bell. One last time. Dong. The sound fades away. Everything is quiet now. Close your eyes. The sun is warm. The dragons are sleeping. And so are you. The Grand Archives imagine a very big room filled with books, thousands and thousands of books, stacked from the floor all the way to the roof. It is very quiet here. The air smells like old paper and soft wax. It is a smell that makes you feel safe. Walk slowly past the tall shelves. The books are very old. They are covered in dust, like a soft gray blanket. You do not need to read them. You do not need to learn anything tonight. Just listen to the silence of the library. It is a heavy silence, a kind silence. There are candles everywhere, little flickers of light, dripping yellow wax onto the stone. Drip, drip. The light is dim. It does not hurt your eyes. It just glows like a small star in the dark. Line break. Find a big, soft chair. Sit down. Feel the cushions wrap around you. It is so warm here. Outside, the world is ending. But in here, among the books, nothing can hurt you. Ooh, the walls are thick. The doors are closed. Listen to the rustle of the pages. Shh, shh. Like the sound of the wind through dry leaves. The princes are in their room, high above us. They are tired of being kings. They have let the fire go. They are ready to sleep, just like you. Everything is still. The ink is dry. The story is over. Close your eyes. Let your head rest against the wood. The library is dark. The candles are going out. one by one. Now, it is just you, and the books, and the night. Sleep. In the quiet. Sleep in the deep. We are walking now into the trees, the road of sacrifices. The air is different here. It is thick and damp and smells like wet earth. It is the smell of things growing and things fading away. Listen to the birds, far up in the branches. They do not sing, they only watch. Their wings make a soft, rustling sound, like silk rubbing together. Shh. Shh. The path is soft under your boots. It is made of mud and old leaves and time. There are wagons left on the side of the road. They are broken and covered in vines. They have been sitting here for 100 years, just resting in the shade. Look at the water in the Crucifixion Woods. It is very shallow. It spreads out like a big grey sheet. It does not flow. It is perfectly still. Sit down against a mossy tree. The bark is rough, but the moss is soft, like a pillow. Imagine the giant crabs all moving slowly through the water, far away. Their shells make a quiet, clicking sound against the stones. Click, clack. It is a steady rhythm. It is the heartbeat of the woods. The sky is a pale blue, almost white. The mist hangs low, touching the tops of the tall grass. It feels cool on your face, like a damp cloth. You are deep in the quiet now. No more clinking armor. No more loud voices. Just the sound of the mist and the trees and the slow, slow water. Everything is green and grey and soft. Let your head lean back. Let your hands rest in the grass. The woods are protecting you. The woods are keeping you hidden. Sleep in the green shade. Sleep where the water never moves. We go down, beneath the earth, into the dark, into the sand, the catacombs. The air is very dry here. It smells like dust and old stone and spice. It is a warm dark, like a heavy blanket, pulled over your head. Listen to the sand. It slides down the walls in little streams. It sounds like a secret. It sounds like a whisper that never ends. The floor is covered in it. Your footsteps are silent now. You are walking on a carpet of gold dust. Look at the jars, stacked in the corners. They are filled with memories and ash. They have been waiting in the dark for a long, long time. They are not afraid of the dark, and you don't have to be either. There is a big bridge made of old rope and wood. It sways slowly, even when there is no wind. Creak, creak. Imagine the skeletons resting in the walls. They are not waking up tonight. They are just bones now, part of the mountain. They are as still as the stones and as quiet as the sand. Sit down on the stone floor. It is smooth and cool. The dark is very thick here. It fills up the rooms like water. You can float in it. You can let it carry you away. Listen to the distant sound of a rolling stone. It is far, far away. It is a low, rumbling hum. Like a cat purring deep in the earth. Everything is heavy. The ceiling is heavy. The walls are heavy. Your eyes are the heaviest of all. Let the sand cover the path. Let the dark fill the halls. The mountain is holding you. The earth is keeping you safe. Sleep in the warm sand. Sleep in the quiet dark. The old woods, the ground is soft and wet, and the trees are covered in thick green moss. It is very dark here, because the trees are so big. They hide the sky. It is a quiet place. The water does not move. It just sits there, like a big, flat mirror. Listen to the frogs, far away in the dark. Croak, croak. It is a steady sound. It sounds like the woods are breathing. There are 3 big fires on top of stone towers. They are the only light in the woods. They glow a soft, smoky orange. Think of the Abyss Watchers. They are the protectors of this place. But they are tired now. They have fought for a long time, and they are ready to put their swords down. Lie down on a dry patch of grass. The air is cool, and it smells like rain and old leaves. The woods are like a big room, and the moss is like a soft carpet. You can hear the water drip, splash. It is a slow sound. It makes you feel very heavy. It makes you feel very sleepy. Let the woods wrap around you. Let the dark take care of you. Sleep in the green woods. Sleep where it is quiet and wet. Ye go into a secret garden now. The walls are high, and the air is filled with a thick, blue mist. You cannot see very far, and that is okay. The ground is covered in vines and big, soft flowers. They do not have a smell. They are just there to make the ground soft. Everything is blue and gray. The moon is hiding behind the mist, giving off a faint, cold light. It looks like a dream. Listen to the king, deep in the garden. He is talking to himself in a very low voice. He is not angry. He is just lonely. His voice is like the wind, moving through the dead leaves. It is a dry sound. a sleepy sound. Sit down by the stone fountain. The water is not running. It is just a big, still bowl. The mist is like a blanket. It is very thick and very quiet. It hides the rest of the world. There is no more war. There is no more fire. Only you and the mist and the garden. Your eyes are very heavy now. The blue light is so soft. It feels like you are under the sea, where everything is slow and everything is quiet. Let the mist cover you. Let the garden hold you. Sleep in the blue mist. Sleep in the king's garden. We have reached the end now, the very end, Kiln. Imagine a place where the whole world has crumbled into dust. All the big cities, the tall towers, and the deep woods have all slid together into a big pile of ash. It is very dark here. The sky is black, with just a thin ring of light way up high. Everything is leaning. Everything is broken. But it is not scary. It is just finished. Walk slowly across the ash. It is soft, like a bed of grey sand. It makes no sound when you walk. Shh, shh. You can see a small fire sitting in the middle of the dust. It is the very first flame. But it is not a big fire anymore. It is just a tiny spark. It is tired from burning for so long. The firekeeper is there. She stands in the dark, waiting for you. She is very kind. She reaches out her hand to touch the last spark. And then the spark goes out. The orange glow is gone. Now there is only the dark. But the dark is not cold. It is warm and it is soft. It is like the night before a long, long holiday. You can hear her voice one last time. She says, "Ashen one." Can you still hear me? You don't have to answer. You just have to breathe. The world is finally at peace. No more fire, no more fighting. Only the stars, waiting in the black. Your journey is over. You have done enough. Close your eyes. The ash is warm. The dark is gentle. Sleep at the end of the world. Sleep in the quiet night.